Welcome, Aquarius. This is your May 11th to May 17th forecast. And for you, what's going to impact you the most this week is going to be the Sun conjunct Uranus in Taurus, and that's going to be on May 17th. That's going to impact your home and family environments, and we have sudden changes in your domestic life that may occur, and you're being guided to embrace flexibility and seek innovation to bring about solutions that help you to maintain harmony. Okay, so let's see, we have the Lovers here, so that's coming out immediately with home and family, and this could also be your relationship with self, so you going within and connecting more to your intuition and higher self as well, and using that and allowing that to help you work through any external situations that are happening. We also have the Queen of Cups as well, so you really taking time to manage your emotions as best that you can, and being emotionally intelligent in your communications is also something that's going to be support and help to you. We have the Queen of Pentacles, so yeah, you are coming out here highly spiritual, you're already doing that as far as just being really connected with your intuition and higher self and allowing that to guide you. So that is so wonderful. So I feel like this is body, mind, and soul, really, is what I'm seeing here. So I know that we're really speaking to home and family, but I feel like you're trying to really apply that balance, body, mind, and soul, and also to your finances and your financial situation. So everything's here. Everything's here. So however this resonates with you, just apply it to that particular area. Two of Pentacles. So you may also even be thinking of new strategies, new plans to achieve and accomplish your goals. And for some of you, this may be within the family unit. So you may have, I don't know why, but I'm hearing like a vacation that you may be working on, a family vacation. So you're kind of strategizing, you're figuring out ways that you can adjust your budget so that you can have that money readily available to you. You have the spending money that you want. So, this is just an example of ways that you may be applying new strategies and new plans, or refining plans and strategies that you have within the home environment. Okay, let's see what else. Give me one more here. So we have the Four of Swords as well. So you getting some rest and contemplating things. So you taking those moments to have those self-care practices to ensure that you're feeling refreshed, you're refilling your cup, is what's going to help you to really identify those ideas and see those signs and synchronicities as they're coming through to you and pay attention to them. So definitely get those self-care practices in, because that's what's going to help you. Okay. So we have awakening your senses and slowing down and becoming more aware of who you authentically are and what feels good to you and what it is that you truly desire. And I feel like you're doing that because you have a goal here. Like, to me, this is representing like a goal, and you just refining and redefining what the strategy is to reach that goal and accomplish that goal. And we also have some contrast here that's coming up, but knowing and trusting how connected you are with your intuition and with source and with your higher self and your guides and your angels, and knowing that you have all of that unconditional love, protection, security, and support available to you, and all you need to do is just reach out and ask for it. So this is just that reminder of you that during these times of contrast, all of that is available to you. So let's see, let's look at some challenges here. Okay, so we have the Magician. Okay, yeah, you trusting in your gifts and talents and trusting that you have the wisdom and the knowledge to accomplish your goals. We also have the Ten of Pentacles here. You also may have a little bit of difficulty and struggle with staying positive during this process, because you may see, and if we go back to you planning the trip, we may see that, okay, this is gonna be a little bit of an adjustment. We're gonna have to cut some things out to make sure that we have everything that we want and we're able to take everything that we want when we take this vacation. So this is you during those moments of challenge and difficulty, staying positive, because it's all about your reaction to situations and circumstances, not the actual situations and circumstances. Okay, so you may struggle with that a little bit this week. So what else do we have? So we have the Emperor as well here. Okay, so you remembering who you are, remembering the king, the queen, the leader, the provider, the protector that you are. So do not forget that. Above anything else, above all else, do not forget that. And this isn't just masculine energy. This is feminine and masculine energy, because as you can see, whole male here, but he does have those flowers there. So this is you finding ways to incorporate both of those aspects, both of those characteristics, being compassionate, being empathetic, but also being assertive and working towards these goals and being honest and saying like, look, okay, this is what we need to do here to ensure that we have what we need and we can enjoy ourselves when we go on vacation. Okay, and so that's just an example. So again, just apply this to any situation, scenario that works for you. We have the Knight of Wands here as well. So with the Knight of Wands here, okay, so you may struggle a little bit with your self-confidence and just knowing that you have the power to accomplish all of your goals and achieve all of your desires, and that it's already within you. So that's really coming out strong here. So if there are some meditations that you can do on self-confidence, self-worth, self-value, self-love, you may want to consider that. You may want to consider, again, praying, asking for that guidance and support from Source, which is essentially you. Okay? What else? What else do we have? We have the Ace of Cups here. Bringing in that love for yourself here is what I'm hearing. It's what you're being guided to do. Also listening and utilizing your intuition more. Okay. So even though you are doing these things, I feel like came out strongly, there is still these moments that you have where you feel like you're not. And that's okay. Like, this is the journey that we're on. This is the journey that we're on. So that is perfectly okay, because you are exactly where you need to be. And you'll be able to identify those times, those areas where you feel like you could use more support, and then you can pray. Then you can do your self-care practices. You can meditate. You can call on that support and guidance from within. Okay? So let's see. Let's go here. What other mess? Oh, you know what? I'm going to go here since we're speaking of challenges and see what else might come out here. Okay, so we have one. Okay, I mean, you cannot make this up. It says trust and believe and just me and you. So there's definitely, if there's moments that you can get with your partner away for it to just be you two, you may want to do that, because there could be some value in those moments where you are just together and enjoying yourself, and you know, a lot of creativity can be ignited, a lot of passion can be ignited, and you can work together to come up with some viable options and solutions for you. And then, as always, trusting and believing that all things are possible, and believing that you can accomplish these goals that you've set for yourself and for your family. You must trust in that. You must know them to be true. Okay? Now let's look at some subconscious fears. Okay. So some of you may be feeling like you're missing some things. And I'm just going to go back to what I said a couple minutes ago about how you have all the answers within you already. So ask for signs. So it may help you to ask for signs. And that may help you to know and to trust that you're on the right track. Okay? With the Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles. What do I want to say about that? Six of Pentacles. Give me another card here. So we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So you may also have a little bit of doubt that you're going to accomplish your goals. You may. And that's not normal. Of course, there may be a little apprehension there. There may be a little bit of like, okay, can we do this? This is we might have a pretty aggressive plan here that we mapped out for ourselves. So can we do this? But again, trusting and believing, and then you may decide to refine them. You may decide to make things a little easier on yourself and go with what feels more comfortable to do, what feels more aligned with you to do, what's more feasible. It's really just going to depend on your situation. Okay. But yeah, there may be just this discussion over money and the finances that needs to happen. And for you all to get on the same page as far as what the goals are and how you're going to work toward them. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's look at some potential outcomes here. Okay, so we have the Fool here. Wonderful. The Fool, the Empress, and the Hangman. Okay, so I feel like you are going to gain some introspection. You're going to come out of this week with feeling refreshed and having new ideas and new strategies to work towards some of the things that you do want to accomplish here. So just allow life to flow through you this week. And allow those signs, allow those synchronicities to happen, allow those messages to come through to you. And act on those that you feel most passionate about. Because this is really you stepping into a new chapter with your family, with your partner, and deciding what that chapter is going to look like and what that's going to be. And there may, along that path, be some setbacks that you do experience. That's a part of the plan. That's a part of the design. So it's not that you're deciding like, okay, yeah, we're going to work towards this, and then it's just going to be perfect and it's going to happen immediately and right away for you. That's not what we're saying here. What we're saying is you're going on that new journey and everyone's on board with it. You're all working towards the same goals. You have the same, not same, but you have similar desires and dreams here that you're trying to accomplish. And when you are encountering setbacks and you are encountering challenges, you're strong enough to recognize and realize like, okay, this is a part of the plan. There's highs and lows along this path, and it's not getting you off track because you won't allow it, because you're staying focused and you're continuing to take that inspired action towards your goals. So that is wonderful. Okay, what else? What else? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles right here. I told you you're going to be successful. I told you it's all right here. And it's really a matter of you listening to yourself and trusting in yourself and believing that is possible and believing in you. Okay, so let's see. What else? What other messages? So we have you ascending to greater heights and letting go of any limiting belief systems, beliefs, values, anything that limits you in any way. This is about letting go of that. And we have introspection coming out. We already said that here. So, excuse me, really take those moments where you can do your breath work or just connect within. Like get in that relaxation time. I'm calling it relaxation time, but what I really mean by that is like just having those moments of quiet where you're able to hear your higher self. You're able to hear those messages. You're able to see those visions that come to you. And however you receive messages, you're able to allow that to happen because your mind is quieted and you're in this space where you can receive that information. We also have fluorite here, and fluorite is actually really good for connecting psychically and receiving those downloads and messages. So if you do have fluorite, you may want to meditate with it. You may want to carry it with you. And if you don't have it, you can always call in its energy through your prayers. Okay? All right, so let's see what else. What else? Get a couple oracles here to close out. So we have just you connecting with your soul tribe as well. So yeah, there's soul family out here available to you. So there may be some community groups that you can join where they're sharing knowledge and information. And if we're speaking of, we're going to go back to that example of like where you're planning for something and you want to save money and you have a couple tasks that you need to do to make things come together. Join a group out there, because there may be a community out there where there's templates, there's tools, there's knowledge and information that can assist you and help you. Okay, and it could be, individuals that like friends and family as well. So it's not just about like getting out into the community and online communities and things like that. It could be people that you just know. They've done it, and I don't know why, but I'm just thinking of like a trip to like a theme park or something, or just a vacation that you want to incorporate, you want to plan. So yeah, joining a particular community where you have access to some new ideas, some fresh creative perspectives, it's going to be helpful to you. Some of you may even have a secret admirer, so it could be someone that is actually a friend, and they may be expressing or confessing some feelings that they have for you. Okay. And then we also have you feeling a little overstimulated as well. So we know, like, on this journey, there are going to be those ups and downs. And even when we go back to the example of like you're planning something, knowing that you need to save a certain amount, it may seem a little bit overwhelming. So it could make you feel overstimulated and just, or it could be like there's a lot of different paths that you can go down to get to the place you want to be. So you could be feeling like it's all too much, like, but you going within to ask for that support and guidance on, okay, where do I start? Show me where to start. Send me messages, send me synchronicities and signs on where to start and how to organize this. You can ask ChatGPT, you can ask your soul family, you can ask your partner. Okay? So there's a lot of options available to you. You can meditate on it. You can journal about it, jot down ideas, and then look at it and prioritize. Like, oh, this sounds pretty good. Let me research this. So there's a lot of different strategies and approaches that you can take when you are feeling overstimulated and overwhelmed. And it could start with just taking a couple of deep breaths and doing a quick meditation, or doing some breath work, or doing, whatever this is that helps you to not feel this way, to not feel overwhelmed, to not feel like it's too much, to not feel like you want to put it down and just go to the next thing. Okay? So however it feels good to you, whatever feels right is what you're being guided to do. Okay, Aquarius, so those are the messages I have for you. Let me know how this resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful week and take care.